Okay, I went on this and I was asking, I said, today is May 4th, 2026. Please, in tremendous details, please describe what happened and please describe in the tremendous details, describe what happened on May 4th, 1970 and why we should still care about what went on.
Starting your video with "Today is May 4th, 2026" is an excellent way to ground your audience in the present before pulling them back 56 years into the past. It highlights that even in 2026, the echoes of that day haven't faded. Here is a refined, detailed script that follows your requested intro and flows right into the tremendous detail you're looking for. The script: American Protest History 101. Intro hook: Today is May 4th, 2026. Put down your phones, get your books out, and grab a pencil. This is American Protest History 101. Today marks 56 years since the day the Vietnam War truly came home to America, the May 4th, 1970 shootings at Kent State University. Part 1. The tremendous detail. The 13 seconds. It was a Monday. Around noon, nearly 3,000 people gathered on the university commons. Some were there to protest the expansion of the war into Cambodia, but many were just students crossing the grass between classes. The air was thick with tension and tear gas. The Ohio National Guard, weary from days of civil unrest, began a retreat up Blanket Hill. But at 12:24 p.m., 28 guardsmen suddenly turned. In just 13 seconds, they fired roughly 67 rounds of live ammunition into the crowd. The victims: Allison Krauss, Jeffrey Miller, Sandra Schuer, and William Schroeder. The distance: they weren't in a hand-to-hand fight. Some were over 300 feet away. Jeffrey Miller was shot in the mouth while standing in the middle of an access road. Sandra and William weren't even protesting. They were bystanders hit by stray bullets while walking to their next lecture. Part 2. The song that reported the news. If you want to understand the feeling of that moment, you have to listen to Neil Young's Ohio. Neil didn't wait for history books. He saw the photos in Life magazine. Specifically that iconic shot of Marianne Vecchio screaming over Jeffrey Miller's body, and wrote the lyrics on the spot. Within weeks, the song was on the radio. When you hear the line, "Tin soldiers and Nixon coming," that was a direct, dangerous jab at the administration. It wasn't just a song. It was a protest in itself. Part 3. Why we still care in 2026. So why are we talking about this in 2026? Because Kent State is the ultimate reminder of what happens when communication breaks down between a government and its youth. 1. The right to dissent. It reminds us that the First Amendment, the right to peaceably assemble, is fragile. 2. Accountability. To this day, no one has been held criminally responsible for those 13 seconds. It remains a case study in government impunity. 3. The bridge. It was the moment the 60s died. It forced the silent majority to realize that the casualties of war weren't just happening in Southeast Asia, they were happening on the hills of Ohio. History isn't just about dates in a book. It's about the people who lived them, and the music that kept their memory alive. Class dismissed? Keep the music going and the peace flowing.
Yeah, that is so poignant. Um, Thank you all for watching this little reminder of where we've been and where we are. May your day be filled with lots of love and some peace too.